lives here on 1017 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, and WGKB Waukesha.
The views and opinions of the hosts and guests of this program are of their own and not a reflection of Milwaukee Black Media or 1017 The Truth. Good afternoon, Milwaukee. You're tuned in to the lunch break on 1017 The Truth, where everything is an option on the menu.
And one thing about me, I'm a tough cookie, but I know what I can't do, and I'm not suffering. All right, I fought my whole life. I'm all right.
Excuse me, Cletus. Hopper, who this man?
Yeah, I wasn't doing it. So I was like, I'm not paying $1,000 to sleep on somebody's couch.
Grab your lunch, hit send on that email, and get ready for the best hour of your day.
My way of thinking is that the parents do all they can, but once the kids leave out that door, whatever have you, they make their own decisions. I don't care if you're 9 or 99, it's still your decision about the situations that you get involved yourself in.
We talking about taxpaying citizens who look into their taxes. Look into this. We talking about elected officials doing backdoor deals, and somehow she still want to blame immigrants. That's what we talking about right now. We following the money, and you still want to blame black people and immigrants and welfare and all of these things for policies and backdoor deals that put poor people in worse position.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio at the 3rd Street Market Hall.
Like you said, they want to pad their pockets, but they need a reason to push things through. And I guess the low-hanging fruit is, okay, well, this is a problem, right? Y'all want to fix the problem, and they just hope nobody looks into it like, wait, when did food trucks become an issue?
Here are your hosts, Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon.
What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon to your favorite 2 hours of the day. This is your lunch break with Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon. On the award-winning 1017 The Truth, DJ Brother Z holding us down with the production and sound. Live from the American Family Insurance Studios. Shannon, how you feeling?
Man, feeling great, Ray. How you feeling over there on the ones and twos? Well, Zach's on the ones and twos. You on the.
I'm about to say you better watch it, Shannon.
Look, I'm giving away jobs at this point.
I got
I'm
Serato.
the director now.
I got Serato.
Wait, what you got? What's that?
I'm trying to turn this fan on. I'm cooking in here like a Salisbury steak. Jesus.
Rotisserie. Look, they got you up in the little.
Like I'm one of them little hands at Sam's Club for $5. How you doing, Shannon? How you feeling? Damn, I'm sweating.
We got you on the 2 screens. That's what you got. What's that called? The dual screen. Anywho, doing great. It's a good morning. You know, we talked about Truth Fest today. Super excited for that. Honestly, excited to be in the city this week. So that's what I'm looking forward to this week. What about you?
Man, this week I'm looking forward to Truth Family Fest. There's a lot going on this week, actually. We have Truth Family Fest, and then I got my Masonic softball game, and then I leave for Poland. I go to Poland for a week for my sister's wedding. Yep.
That's like actually really cool. What made her get married in Poland?
Well, that's where her significant other is from.
Oh.
Yeah, she likes snow puppies.
You knew exactly where I was going with that.
Yeah. She's a hopper. She's a hopper. Little puppy hopper.
Brother of a hopper.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. Seems like it's a lot of sauerkraut in Poland and vodka, so that's what I'm.
I've heard. I like sauerkraut. Do you like sauerkraut?
I rock with cabbage. I'm not mad at sauerkraut, but I'm just not like I need it on everything type of person.
Okay. I mean, I don't need it on everything, but I'm a fan of it. Like kimchi, is that what it's called? Kimchi is kind of like a sauerkraut, but it's like the Asian type of sauerkraut.
Yeah, they put the spices in it or something. Like people would just be
like
eating
that.
jars
I like
of kimchi.
sauerkraut.
breath be smelling just like kimchi.
Garlicky and sour. It be coming. I heard it start. You know what? Let me stop putting people business out
Soy
there. I had a
breath.
friend who dated somebody that ate a bunch of ate it. But I'm gossiping when I can't even say real words. I'm like, he ate it a bunch of it, and she was like, he smells like kimchi. It comes out his pores. I was like, ooh.
Man, then you get them like phantom burps.
Ah!
Them be crazy.
Oh man, but no, a trip to Poland sounds like exciting. I bet they got some good sauerkraut. Love sauerkraut, man.
No, it's not. We did some. Man, Poland seemed like they do a lot of beans, like cabbage in all forms, and like vodka. That's it. That's
vodka,
like
beans and cabbage. That's the diet you gonna. That's a good diet though. Vodka is actually healthy. Cabbage is healthy. You gonna be a little.
I rock with cabbage,
but you gonna be all right.
I rock with cabbage, but if it's just like majority in the sauerkraut form, like all right, that could get a little stressful.
Look, put a little turkey leg in there or something.
Something, you know what I'm saying? So,
Demon.
like I heard they don't got like like cheese, like it's no Velveeta. Not like.
What do you mean?
Not like regular cheese, I guess. And obviously, like, I'm not trying to be one of those folks that's like, oh, you want American cheese in some place that's not America? I'm not even trying to be that person, right? But okay, let's take.
We got different aisles for everybody.
Hey man,
look, we got aisles for different people here.
And they probably
okay, we have cheese.
They probably like, we don't want your processed American cheese.
Honestly, I think that's the issue.
Citizens.
Most countries it's literally illegal to have our food over in most countries. They like, heck no, y'all gonna
straight up
turn us upside down, wipe out half our nation.
Man, I'm telling you. I think like they don't got stuff like ranch. Like you ain't gonna be able to get no ranch out there. So we are gonna bring some seasonings though. We gonna bring the lorries because we gonna be preparing some, Caribbean food for the wedding as well, for the reception. So we got to bring the curry.
Do you remember I know that's right. Do you remember when they did the Olympics, or what was it just that happened? No,
FIFA,
the soccer cup.
Yeah,
FIFA
in Norway.
That was a TikTok thing where like people was trying to smuggle ranch back home.
That is very true. They were doing that.
Oh,
it was on TikTok. They was trying to take bottles.
Those World Cup problems.
That's funny as ever. They might not want our meats, but they want our ranch.
Listen, they wanted it. They wanted the sweet sauce. The sweet sauces.
We is a saucy country though. We saucy as hell.
We is.
Like, I like all kinds of sauces.
Very mindful.
I'm more of a honey mustard and ranch type of guy.
Yeah. They were showing them trying different restaurants and not like understanding like we got family size bag of chips, we got big gulps. Like it was like these people gonna go home with diabetes. Like they were trying to just eat it all. They were like, you ain't supposed to go to Olive Garden and McDonald's and KFC in one day. Like, what are you doing?
Going to Wendy's, getting the biggie size meal and sharing it with the whole family.
They couldn't believe it.
Yeah, we are, man. We wasteful, man. That might be a good show, Shannon. Maybe we tap into that tomorrow. The ways different countries indulge in food, man. But before we get any further, Shannon, tell the people where they can find us on this beautiful morning, kicking it with our cousins.
For sure. Man, listen, cousins, if you guys are listening to us on the radio, or if you at home listening to us, you can also listen to us on YouTube. We are at 1017 The Truth on YouTube. You can join the chat. You can watch us live in studio and just join us, man. Hop on over to YouTube. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Also, if you want to call us at 833-212-1017. Again, that number is 833-212-1017. 1017. You can call us, you can text us, but we'd like to hear from you. Give us a call. Let us hear your radio voice, cousin. And then do not forget to follow your host. We got Ray Nitty at Ray Nitty, RayNitti, across all platforms. And myself, Maybe Shannon, MaybeShannon. That's Maybe Shannon across all platforms. And do not forget, head over to Facebook. Follow our Facebook page, The Lunch Break. Join the Lunch Break crew, man.
Man, on anything. Once again, y'all. What was I about to ask you, Shannon? I was about to ask you something. How much time we got?
Sauerkraut.
Before? No, it wasn't.
Sauerkraut and hot.
It was. It wasn't.
Just thinking about something I want to eat now. Like, my bad.
Funny.
We was talking food. I just.
No, I think what the heck was it about, Shannon? But I'm gonna try to remember it. Oh man, I wish you would have stuck around yesterday for the show.
Stuck around?
Yeah, for the show yesterday.
Really?
You know, I picked some grapes.
I be wanting to, but you know, I work like one of them people. Listen.
With the 13th Amendment.
I work. Hello.
What crime you been convicted of? Got them paying
Hey, I
you.
told my friend how much I work. She said, "Hey, what mob you owe out there in Vegas? Why you work so?"
Joe Lombardo. Joe Lombardo.
I'm Joe Lombardo.
Ooh, look at me on top of that
Yeah,
cough button. Check that out, Benjamin.
Look, I know that. Check that. But yeah, man.
Oh,
I wish I
man.
stayed too. I did
yeah,
pop
man.
in one day, and I don't know what y'all was talking about. Look, I forgot to bring that up. I think it was 2 days ago. Somebody was saying, "Yeah, I'm just mad, Shannon, something." I was like, you know what? I'm about to get my facial done. I don't need this stress right now. It was like, I want to say it was Friday.
Well, it was probably Guru or somebody.
said something about. I knew I didn't want to get my levels up. I didn't want to get my heart rate risen. Like He was like, he said something about people want to go to Vegas in the bigger cities or something like that. And I was like, I don't even know what this conversation is about, and I'm not gonna get lost in it. I won't give you the satisfaction.
That's funny as ever. Man, speaking of satisfaction, when we come back, we're going to get into a nice appetizer for y'all. And I know y'all going to be satisfied with this. Don't go anywhere, y'all. This is the award-winning 1017 The Truth Lunch Break crew. Ray Nitty, Maybe Shannon, DJ Brother Z, live from the American Family Insurance Studios.
Don't go anywhere.
Feeding the kids shouldn't turn into a negotiation. That's why Cousin Subs reimagined the kids' meal. Kids get to choose a kid's sub, mac and cheese, or chicken tenders, plus a side, a drink, and dessert. Everything they want, nothing you have to overthink. And while they're covered, so are you, with fresh-made favorites you'll actually want and feel good about. More choices, more smiles. Cousin Subs, we believe in better.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jackamick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is "My job is people, everyone is my business." But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jackamick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Half a perky, half a zany, half time. Half a paintball up, ate my half time. Trying to rock that stick, turn it body to half time. Boom! Yeah. Hit the streets.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, live from the American Family Insurance Studios. It's your boy Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon, DJ Brother Z holding us down on the production and sound. This is your favorite 2 hours of the day, y'all. This is your lunch break, man. Shouts out to everybody tapping in with us right now. Aaron is him in the chat. Shouts out to our YouTube family. Shouts out to our radio family. If you're driving right now, I want y'all to buckle in. All right? Buckle in and hold your sandwich. Is that what they say? Is it hold your sandwich? No, it's hold the phone.
I don't know.
But we gonna say...
I don't know. We gonna figure it out.
Hold on to your pepperonis. We got a lot on the menu today. We got a lot on the menu. I'm going to give them a quick skim of the menu, Shannon, and I'm going to let you get into our appetizer. All right?
Of course.
So, on the menu today, we're going to be, diving into a little plate of this Penn State frat house what got busted for cocaine traffic ring. Yes, at Penn State, the prestigious Penn State. I almost wore my Penn hoodie today. Not Penn State, Penn, the business school. But,
Yo, I was going to say, you went to Penn State?
No, I did not go. My wife goes to Penn. My wife is a studious, responsible person.
To the plug, man. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop.
Nephew did go to Penn State, though. Jerry played football for Penn State. Shouts out to Jerry, man. Then he transferred to Memphis when he finished his collegiate career out there. But then we got
too much traffic going on at Penn State.
He was not involved.
He was like, hold on now.
He was a good student.
He was like, it's too much happening over here.
We might get Jerry on the show, man. He got a clothing line. I'm proud of Jerry, man. Entrepreneur. We can talk about Jerry. College, life after college for college athletes and what does that look like, Because he started a business that's doing extremely well now. Then we want to get into a scoop of this late night Milwaukee shootings that have been going on where it was a couple people that actually lost their life. Prayers to the families. And one person in particular sounds like was very, very dear to the Milwaukee community, especially the music community. So we'll get into that as well. Then we also want to get into breaking down the case for organ donation in Milwaukee's black community. It was an article that talked about that. I can't remember whoever sent that, but shouts out to whoever sent that for us to check into. And then we might, I don't know, we might take this off the menu. I'm sick of this any Trump food. It just stinks, but it's something on there talking about
it don't come out right.
No nukes.
Don't go down.
What I mean? And Iran. So we'll see. We'll see about that. But then we also have the Waukesha Meyer shooting. That's Meyer, right? That's how you say that word?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They identified the suspect finally, so we'll get into some of that. And then we also have not enough babies. America is falling behind on the baby making. Maybe it's the music. They ain't making love no more, man. And this menu full. I don't know if we're going to get to all this food. Then we got Stephen A. Smith versus the National Association of Black Journalists and some things that was said. So we're going to pick through this menu and see what we serve up. But, Shannon, just one more time, tell the folks where they could, check us out at. Maybe not the whole thing, but, shout out our family. And, I'm going to let you serve this out.
Shout out to our cousins in the chat. Of course, of course. Shout out to our family in the chat. If you guys want to watch us live in the studio, make sure you head over to YouTube. We're at 1017 The Truth. If you want to give us a call at any time, call us at 833-212-1017. We also have a text line, but we'd rather hear from you. Text us as well. That's available. But before that, or during this, hold your phones because we're going to get into this appetizer. This story sounds like something straight out of a movie, okay? A surrogate mother leaves Alaska, heads to Texas while pregnant, and ends up in the middle of a legal battle over who gets to raise the baby. So this is what happened. McKenna West is serving as a surrogate in California for a couple. During the pregnancy, the doctors discovered that the baby has a heart syndrome, a serious, potentially life-threatening heart condition, actually. The intended parents, they said that they discussed terminating the pregnancy after the diagnosis. West says she was pressured to have an abortion, something that the couple denies. She ultimately decided to continue the pregnancy, ran off to Texas, where she gave birth on August 12th. So the parents were like, it just got here. So this is fresh. And a lot of people are wondering what's going to happen because I believe the original parents are from California. The surrogate is from Alaska. And she ran off to Texas where it's pretty much illegal to have any type of abortion. So it's really a complicated situation. West wanted to keep the baby and has argued that the Texas law gives her parental rights because she gave birth there. And the intended parents, however, they say their surrogacy agreement and California court ruling established that they are the baby's legal parents. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton also stepped into the case, arguing that the newborn needed life-saving medical treatment. A Texas judge ordered that the baby receive that care. The baby got two names at this point. The parents are calling it Rumi. The lady that ran away with it is calling it Gabriel. He underwent a complicated heart surgery and is now in custody of his parents. West has been restricted from seeing the baby so far. That's what the New York Post is reporting. And this is raising a huge question. It's when a surrogate changes their mind about pregnancy, especially when there are serious medical conditions or complications involved, who gets to decide what happens to the baby? So it's now not even just about abortion or surrogacy anymore. It's about parental rights, contract, state law, and who gets to the final say about a child's medical care. We also have a clip for you guys.
Okay. This
surrogate was carrying had a life-threatening heart defect. They asked her to get an abortion, but the surrogate said no and ran to Texas, and now the attorney general is involved. Let's get into it. So hypoplastic left heart syndrome, or HLHS, is a condition where the left side of the heart never forms properly. And without treatment, a baby can die just hours or a few days after birth. Now, standard treatment, not always a cure. And the treatment consists of 3 open heart surgeries, starting with the Norwood procedure within days of the baby being born. Now, even with the best care, survival is still uncertain. About 70% make it to age 5, but that number drops to just 31% by age 35. The oldest person to survive HLHS is in their 30s. So for many parents, choosing abortion after this diagnosis is a medically sound decision. And that's exactly what intended parents Nishan Gilkar and Omar Ahmed had decided. Now, their surrogate, McKenna West, signed a binding contract granting them full authority over fetal medical decisions. And when they asked her to terminate the pregnancy based on the HLHS diagnosis, she refused and fled to Texas, where abortion is outlawed, and is now using the state's restrictive laws to force the intended parents into a medical pathway that they never consented to. Now, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has intervened. Ken Paxton is demanding that hospitals perform these surgeries against the intended parents' explicit wishes. He also wants to strip the intended parents of their parental rights and void the contractual agreement they made with the surrogate. Now, McKenna West, a surrogate, is in a difficult position, right? She doesn't want to get an abortion and would rather the fetus have the surgeries, right? However, some people are arguing that her wishes should not matter since she did enter into a clear legal agreement, and her personal thoughts are now overriding what the intended parents see as a deeply considered evidence-based decision. Now, the intended parents are seeking to have the fetus transported to California after birth. So here's the question I want to ask y'all. Should a surrogate its personal beliefs override a signed contract and the medical judgment of the intended parents, especially when the fetus has been diagnosed with a life-threatening heart condition? Or does the person that's carrying the fetus have the final say?
This sounds like a question for our attorney, Emil.
Emil, where you at? But no, it's crazy because then you got people, even like when I look through the comments, you got people like, well, they didn't want the baby before. They didn't want the baby. They tried to abort that baby. That's her baby now. And it's just like, that's not how the law works. That's not how that works. And even her, like, I don't know. It's just a mess because her running off to Texas is crazy. Like, now you got 3 different states involved. And then she started doing these like podcast interviews and like like with like all these like super conservative networks and just like they're trying to end the baby's life. And it's just like,
now it's political.
Could you imagine? Now it's super political, and that's exactly why she ran off to Texas. But we'll be right back after these messages. Don't forget to call us at 833-212-1017. Make sure you join our chat. We're at 1017 The Truth on YouTube. We got some comments to get to as well. We got Robert Lance, she's nuts, which I agree. I do agree. Why would you? We can get into this after the break. Aaron said, "What's good, black people? What's up? What's up?" Aaron is him. And then we got Aaron saying Gurun's personal troll. In what lifetime did he's the truth? He's the lunch break's personal troll. But after these messages, we'll be right back and get back into the topic.
Don't go anywhere.
Milwaukee, can you still afford to keep your lights on? Bills are up, shut-off notices are up. People are choosing between the electric bill and groceries. And now, We Energies wants to build giant data centers and then send the bill to us. Low-income, moderate-income families and renters, seniors on fixed income. If you're against paying for someone else's power, if you want the power, you pay for the power. Tell the Public Service Commission. Comment now or come speak at Marquette the first week of September. Go to walnutway.org.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Milwaukee, mark your calendars. Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School. Interested in volunteering? Visit truthfamilyfest.com or by emailing Sierra, CIERRA.brown@MilwaukeeBlackMedia.com. Special thanks to Educators Credit Union, American Family Insurance, Milwaukee Public Schools, Artists Working in Education, City of Milwaukee, Department of Community Wellness and Safety, AB Core, Tap In MKE, and Ascension.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
What up, y'all? Welcome back. This is the award-winning 1017 The Truth. The Lunch Break crew, Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon, DJ Brother Z holding us down with the production and sound. 833-212-1017. 833-212-1017. That's the number to dial. Shouts out to cousin Jasmine just joining us. Hey, y'all, I got a 2-hour break. Lunch break. Sorry I'm late. That's what's happening, man.
No, that's right. Pull up on us.
Tell supervisor we said good looking, fool. Shouts out to my homie Business Boy for the tag. Man, that was crazy, Shannon. I feel like I got a little extra appetizer left that I need to discuss. I don't know if I'm ready to just send it back yet.
I seriously want to know what your thoughts are on that. Like,
I'm trying to get some understanding. So right now, the surrogate parents have the baby. Is that what happened?
So as of now, just because this is moving so fast, the last I read was that the actual parents have the baby, but there's gonna be like a lot of court stuff going on because the woman feels like I gave birth in Texas. This is my baby now, and yeah.
And when you say actual parents, you mean like the lady that birthed them or the people that was paying for her to birth them?
Parents. So at the end of the day, it's not really her baby because don't they use the egg and the sperm from the parents and just implant it in her and she just kind of hold the baby in her womb?
Yeah, I think that's what surrogacy is. Yeah, because they do.
So she carried the baby, but that doesn't. And contractually, it ain't her baby. Like that lady sound crazy. The surrogate situation. Jasmine Jazz West. Yes, we're talking about that surrogate situation. We just talked about how that Alaska woman ran off with the California people baby to Texas. And there's a lot of talk online about who gets the baby because she wants to fight for the baby. They called it a fetus after it was born. That should tell you a lot of where they're coming from.
So I guess
Todd Lindstrom.
Is there a world where like, you know, the surrogate, like the parents who are expecting to take ownership of the baby or raise the kid, right? Not the birthing.
Take ownership.
I know that sounds crazy. It might be time to send this back to the kitchen. But like, is there a world, because the people that were expecting it, they said they wanted her to abort the kid, right? So
yes,
where, like, that's an interesting conversation. If they like, nah, we don't want it, go ahead, abort the baby, and this person is like, nah, I'm not doing that. Then I'll take care of the baby. Is that not a conversation worth having? And this is just me asking a question because I think it's a very important one to ask, and quite frankly, the most important thing I ain't even hearing none of them consider is like, yo, like what's gonna happen with this kid? You know what I mean? Like God's willing, this kid grows up to be happy and healthy. You know, like what is that story going to be like? Like, okay, you carried me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But these my mama and daddy eggs and DNA that was used to maybe, it's like, yeah, she like DoorDash that didn't deliver the meal and just left with it.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like, I think the biggest issue is, like the last reporter said, was like this, whatever heart condition it is, I think it comes along with a lifetime of medical issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think she'd be responsible for the medical expenses personally. Like, we could take our baby, but you responsible for, like, something needs to be in place. I think the biggest issue here is that when it was a fetus, that was determined that there are some medical issues and they wanted to abort. And she took it upon herself to run off to Texas, deliver this baby that indeed, like the doctor said, needed a lot of medical attention and all these things. So it said the surrogate, Lucretia says the surrogate is saying possession it 9/10 of the law, so the baby is hers. Wait, what? That sounds like a football thing. But yeah, so I think the biggest thing is, I see a lot of people saying, well, they didn't want it at first, they should have won it now. And it's like, that is different when it's like a fetus. Now the baby is here, and that's our baby. Let's do what we got to do.
Mhm.
So it's just a lot of back and forth and a lot of conversations coming from that. And like, even with the legalities of it all, they said that it was in plain writing. When you're a surrogate, and I've seen a lot of videos like about actual surrogates, it's very plain and clear what you're signing. It's very plain and clear what you're expected to do. It's very plain and clear. We are basically the ones that make these decisions. So for her to run off, like, it does sound like she is mentally unstable. Like, if you're going to be a surrogate, I feel like you probably have to be ready for whatever situation arises.
Yeah, 833-212-1017 is the number to dial. We'd like to know, is she wrong for running off with the baby after they said they wanted to abort it? So she's like, no, I'm keeping it. And then she probably went to this. I don't think that was just random. I think she picked Texas.
Oh no.
But she ran off on the plug, man. She ran off on the plug.
And she knew how Texas laws were, and all, like, and it's so crazy because right when she ran off, she links up with their attorney general or something, and all of a sudden she's got this platform talking about how pro-life is and blah blah blah. No, if you're signing paperwork that says like these people can, like, they have all the means to tell you to abort a baby, why would you sign that contract to begin with? Like, I'm like, no, I can't be a surrogate because there's an off chance that they might say, never mind, eat this. Like, it's just so many crazy situations that this made me think about.
Yeah, I just think I don't know, I think maybe that's another conversation to have too. Like, and maybe they start adding this to contracts. I don't know what a surrogacy contract looks like. I don't know what that process is like. I know some people that have been surrogates before or used surrogates.
I'm sure you could like customize your own contract though.
Yeah, so it's like, say something like, yo, if at any moment you feel like you don't want to go through with this baby, or the choice you're leaning towards is abortion, and that's just something that's not on the table for me as a surrogate. So I don't know, maybe that's something they put in there. I'm interested to know now, what have these actually looked like? I'm very interested to know that.
Man, definitely. That's definitely something we need to look into. They said follow the contract, put a clause in. Jasmine Jazz West says. RC Creations Muse said the baby is technically its own entity. Robert Land said they told her to abort the baby. You can't backtrack now. Well, she backtracked and the baby here. So since it didn't happen, I guess I'll take my baby. Todd said, hi, Lucretia. You talked. Oh, hi. Look, that's what they meant. It's hard. I'm trying to scan the comments.
Yeah, that's what he meant by
but they scanning past me on the screen.
Man, but no, I think that's
screen them.
That's a very, very interesting topic. Very good appetizer too. The poll says, the question was, would you give the baby back if they said they didn't want the baby at first? Somebody said, no, I wouldn't get the baby back. 67% no, I wouldn't give it back. And 33% says, yes, I'll give it back.
Lock them up. Because I feel like it has to be understood that it wasn't from a place of like, we just don't want that baby, we don't like that baby. It was from a place of medical like standpoint. Like, they had all this, like, with all the facts, that baby is going to have a lot of surgeries and it's going to be very expensive. It's going to be very medically draining for like they said, what, open heart surgery or something for
like
a baby like immediately after birth, like 3 of them, like. And what is it, a 70% chance of this baby not making it past, 5? Like, that's just, why set a child up for a life of that? But I don't think it was like we just don't want it.
You said you had open heart surgery?
I mean,
I feel like I'm doing just fine.
You had it as a baby?
Yeah, I had it as a 1-year-old. I had VFD repair. It was torn and it had 2 holes in it.
Oh wow.
See, look at
But I
that.
think one side of their heart never fully developed at all. I don't know if that's much different, but
Yeah, I don't know what VSD is, man. But I'm glad you here,
we don't
DJ.
I mean,
get our
open
research
heart
on.
surgery is open heart surgery at this point. It don't matter what
Yeah.
it is. It's open heart surgery. Come on.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. They did say like 3 of them or something like that. But like I said, it just sounded like with the evidence given, sounded like a lot was going to be happening there. And I don't know. I feel like they should at least be off the hook for the medical expenses. I don't know.
Yeah, I think running off, having a baby, and now trying to hold the parents accountable for the you know what I mean? Like that's intense. Like, yo, you went against the grain, and I'm sure they would have been accountable for the bill if like it was agreed upon. Like, hey, yeah, we going through with this pregnancy. Sure, that's always in the what's the name, but you can't just
Yeah.
in the contract, not the what's the name. You can't just make up your own rules and be like, all right, y'all don't want it, I'm gonna keep it and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Like, first of all,
And
you
honestly,
took
it
that
also,
woman's eggs
like,
and that guy's sperm.
but it also comes to a point where if she can make those types of decisions, if like I just don't feel like, you know what, I'm 5 months pregnant, I just don't feel like having y'all baby no more, I should be able to abort it because it's my body. Like, you have to think of it both ways. If stuff like that can fly, then things the other way can fly. And imagine how like that will work out. So I don't know. When you think of one thing, you have to think about like the other side of things too. Not only did I keep the baby, she still wants the remaining payment from being their surrogate.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
love
somebody
to.
in the comments
We
the rest of their
gonna
money too.
we're gonna reach out to somebody. I know somebody that has had a few surrogate babies. Like, she was a surrogate. What's the person that's delivering the baby is the surrogate?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
cool.
parents are the intended parents.
Okay, there we go. Getting our terminology up, y'all. Don't go anywhere, y'all. When we come back, we will be getting into something else on the menu. Penn State frat houses busted in cocaine trafficking ring. Yes, the prestigious Penn State frat house busted for that cocaine. Don't go anywhere, y'all. This is the award-winning 1017 The Truth Lunch Break Crew with Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon, DJ Brother Z.
Don't go anywhere. Educators Credit Union is more than a place to manage your money. They're where your financial possibilities take shape. They're more than transactions. They're conversations about your financial goals. More than numbers, they're community advocates who support free, local events that are accessible to all. They foster community because we are stronger together. Educators Credit Union is people helping people. Become a member at ECU.com. Insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
Each blood pressure check, each clear answer, each caught it early moment is why we show up. From unexpected nights in the ER to therapy that helps you get your strength back, step by step. We stand ready, quietly preparing, focused, and guided by one promise: to be fully devoted to you. Ascension, Wisconsin. Advanced care. Devoted to you.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a united way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to healthcare and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
To other news tonight, 2 fraternities at Penn State University are at the center of a highly profitable cocaine ring, according to state prosecutors, who say the drugs were cut and packaged right there in the frat houses, sometimes by pledges. Among those charged, 13 current and former students and 1 student's father. More now from CBS's Michael George.
Investigators say all but 1 of the 14 charged were Penn State students at the time of the alleged criminal conduct. Pennsylvania's Attorney General Dave Sunday says the drug operation was run inside 2 fraternity houses in 2023 and 2024.
Cocaine was primarily packaged at the fraternity houses, and in fact, we found a pattern of events that showed cutting and bagging cocaine was, for some pledges, an indoctrination into the Delta Upsilon and Sigma Chi fraternities.
Authorities say the 2 main dealers were senior members of the fraternities.
Agostino Abatiello was at the very top of the chain. Thomas Robinson was a rung below that on the ladder.
According to the criminal complaint, the drugs were sold at parties and other college social events. One defendant is accused of buying more than 5 pounds of cocaine in a 9-month period. 6 defendants are facing felony charges. 8 others are charged with misdemeanors. Penn State says it's placing Delta Upsilon on interim suspension pending an investigation. It says Sigma Chi isn't recognized by the university.
The packaging happened at off-campus fraternity houses.
And there was 1 non-student charged. Paul Robinson, the father of one of the suspects. Authorities say he concealed evidence, including a safe containing drugs and cash. Tony?
Dang.
That's wild.
I'm in love with
So wait, you telling me they had weight like that and only got misdemeanor charges?
Welcome back.
I
That's
guess
right.
it wasn't crack.
Welcome back back to your lunch break on the award-winning 101.7, live from the American Family Insurance Studios. It's Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon, DJ Brother Z, holding us down with the production and sound. Baking soda. I got baking soda.
That's
it was
what
in
they
school, and it was not chemistry.
Well,
Not
some
that
would
class.
argue. No,
Not that class. They had the
what
pledges.
that class was over.
They had the pledges
But-
bagging up. That's crazy. They
But I
said-
would say, I would argue that's some team building. Is that not team building?
That's cartel building. That's what it is.
Hey,
They need
come
to,
on.
to
They were just trying to do something
treat
to
those
boost morale
thugs like
around
the
there.
thugs that they are, poisoning our communities, poisoning our babies, those white criminals.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not the baby.
Yeah. Because let it have been like hazing, like hate. First of all, you know what? I gotta watch how I phrase this.
Uh-oh.
But they pledges might be up through the roof next time they got a line.
You hear me? What? Introduce me to the
be
plug.
like,
What you mean?
Man, what? They over there getting money, man. I'm trying to be down with
Listen,
them.
I told you they trying to boost morale over there. Y'all trying to act like that ain't no team building activity. They said we ain't doing no car washes over here. We ain't doing no bake sales.
Nah, we
It's a
moving
bake
real
sale,
weight.
all right.
Man, baking soda sale. Come get this uncut cocaine. Take it to the Straight from Medellín. ¿Qué pasó? Te odio. Vámonos. Follow me, papi.
While they parents over there trying to, you know what? I ain't gonna start. Their parents probably supporting ICE like crazy. Meanwhile, look, the drug dealers in their backyard.
Hey man, I'm telling you, it be the irony, man. It be the irony.
It do be.
It be the irony, man. I think I do think first of all, I want to know how much time they're gonna end up getting. Because you say it was a misdemeanor, is that what they got charged with?
I think of 14, they said like 12 got misdemeanors, right? Only 2 had more serious charges, and I'm gonna guess those was like the main people in charge. And I mean, depending on they might can get a good lawyer. One person said he spent 50,000.
So yeah, what about the one that got 5 pounds?
Weight.
That's what I was finna say.
Listen.
No, they said 9.
They was making money.
Oh, 9?
No, was it 5 or 9?
It was 5.
Oh, 5 pounds in 9 months. In 9 months.
Point is, they got pounds of cocaine.
I thought they came in kilos.
Moving weight. They're gonna have a lawyer team. They're gonna have a team of lawyers. They ain't gonna have one lawyer. It's gonna be a team.
I gotta equate.
Be all right.
I gotta do some conversions here. What does?
Oh Lord, what you converting over? You got a scale over there right now.
They said 5 pounds of cocaine. I want to know what's that in kilos. Do you know that math? I wonder if Sherwin know that math. Sherwin is like the mathematician. Yeah. He knew exactly what everything was. What's 5 pounds of cocaine transferred in kilos? Let's see if they know that math.
Check your search history, please.
Right. The views and opinions. So that was about 2.2 kilos of cocaine. Jeez. They was moving,
2.27.
2.27. They was doing.
How much?
They was moving some.
That's 2 bricks.
That's 2 bricks.
Weight. That's wild.
That's
all
2
white bricks.
Oh.
Man,
all
what?
White brick.
You know the street value of that?
I'm trying to figure. That's what I want to know.
Sure, I'll tell you in 1 second.
Then they got pops involved. Like, what's going on? Free POP. Hold it down. They need to free him. Actually,
hey man,
he was just trying to keep in his safe.
That's about what is the retail value? About $500,000, depending on how they broke it down.
Have a legal team.
Depending on if
you
they
don't even gotta worry
it.
about a lawyer.
Yeah, that's crazy. 2.5 keys. 2.5 keys, y'all. Well, once again, I am very interested to see how this plays out. Man, hour 1 went extremely fast. You'd have thought we was on some of that. You'd have thought we was in a fraternity house. How fast this hour went.
I'm trying to get in that fraternity. Look, what I got.
Flying through the menu.
I'm joking.
Today we're talking about this, and then we're going to be talking about that, and then we're going to get through this. And then after this, Shannon, we're going to go see what's else on the menu. And I can't wait to get to dessert.
Yum.
Yummy. Oh, man.
Bar said they air fried baked it too. Wait a minute.
Man,
what do you mean they air fry? What?
They air fried it. Oh, that's how they was cooking it up. Wow.
What?
Shouts out to the cousin.
Said, I wonder what their future occupations were. I do too. I think one was an accountant. They said he's a numbers guy. It looks like it. He knew how to flip a brick and make it. You know what I'm saying? He knew how to make numbers.
It's always a numbers guy, a chemist.
Yeah.
It's always
he was a numbers guy.
It's always one of them. Like Breaking Bad. Or what was the other one?
Jasmine Jazz West said Carlito's Way, both movie versions.
Paid in full.
Oh man.
He's like, you got 6 keys on you right now? That's 6 keys right there? He said, I love the game. I can't get enough of the game. That's our moment in black movie trivia for our cousins.
For
that's
real. That monologue
us.
Actually was like really, really good. That was a good monologue for real.
Anybody that owe me money? is dead. Man. Hey, that was a classic meme too, though. But yeah, man, white privilege allegedly forced into handling kilos products at a hazing ritual. Yo, hazing ritual is you got to bag up, cuz.
I mean, some of the hazing things that I've seen, though, over the years, like somebody died being hazed.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that you've seen.
For real.
I was like,
what did you see, I have not been a party to these crimes.
Accusations. I don't know, Shannon.
But the things that have gone viral for real about hazing, like people be dying. Like, I'd rather bag up some work.
Absolutely.
Y'all ain't drowning me or punching on me. Y'all ain't paddling me and leaving me in the forest.
She's
like, come on now.
Give me the key. I'll bag it up. You're not going to put your hands on me.
Give me a little mask. I'll do it. Never mind. I was starting to get
See, Shannon act like she know exactly what to do already.
The views and opinions of the hosts and guests of this program are of their own and not a reflection of Milwaukee Black Media or 101.7 The Truth.
Look at Jasmine with the eyes. She like, Shannon, hit me up offline. Oh, God.
Y'all, I know nothing.
This is a family show.
This is a family show, guys. I was just saying what I heard on the TV.
See, Shannon got the mask. She's been on the yachts. What else? She's been at the parties. She's seen it all. New Jack Truth.
Thank you. These are
No, that's for you theories. Because how do you know all of this information?
The X-Files, dog.
I'm an information girl. He's a numbers guy. I'm an information girl. I just like to get information. That's it. How many bricks?
Shannon always on the scene.
That is hilarious, man.
Shannon is always on the scene. Shannon, take us to break before you get us indicted on any more.
Run it. And they're gonna wait till I'm there Friday. The feds gonna kick in the truth door. All right, y'all. We're gonna be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the lunch break with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon on 101.7 The Truth.
Don't go anywhere. Milwaukee business owners, this is your moment. Every Friday at 8 a.m., call in to 101.7 The Truth for What the Business Is. Tell us what your business is, where you're located, and one thing you've learned along the way. What the Business is powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local business. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Milwaukee Black Talk lives here on 101.7 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, and WGKB Waukesha.
Siento aquí tu presencia. La noche de anoche. Y nos ponemos a llorar.
Yesterday somebody whacked out my mural. That energy'll make you move to Europe. But it's regular for me, yeah, that's for sure. The love and hate is definite without a cure.
What up? It just clicked across my screen. What up, y'all? Welcome to the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, live from the American Family Insurance Studios. It's hour 2 with the lunch break crew, Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon, DJ Brother Z, holding us down with the production and sound. What it do? What dog be saying? I'm back with another review. We gonna get dog on here to be doing them food reviews. Shannon, what's happening with you, man? You was bugging like over there. You was boogieing, not bugging. What the hell going on? But yeah, y'all, we was just talking about Penn State frat house in the last hour, talking about they got busted, man. You said she did.
Man.
She was busy dancing. She ain't want nobody hear them dance moves.
You stupid.
Oi. I was getting down over here.
I'm like, what is she dancing to? That wasn't even the song that was on. Like, what? That ain't none of them beats actually being hit right now.
I guess the beginning of it, kind of.
It was like, boom, doom, doom. She was doing all of this. She hella wiggles.
Yeah.
Right. Where's this from on this beat? I don't get it. That must be some Vegas moves. Hey, Vegas done got her. It went from this. Hey, Z, we went from this. Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess Vegas will do that.
Man, shouts out to the fam,
Vegas will
man.
do it to you.
Welcome back, y'all, to hour 2. Your favorite 2 hours of the day, man. Your favorite 2 hours of the day. Shouts out to the chat. The chat quietly going crazy right now. Shouts out to everybody in there. Babar, Jasmine, Todd. Todd sound new. Welcome, cousin Todd. Laurent. I be wanting to say Laurente, but it's Laurent Taylor. Laurent in the building. Shouts out to everybody that's holding it down today, man, in the chat. Once again, 833-212-1017 is the number to dial. 833-212-1017 is the number to dial, y'all. So moving on to a more serious note. Last night in Milwaukee, we had some shootings, and Milwaukee police responded to 2 separate, unrelated fatal shootings on Monday afternoon. August 17th, that together left 3 people total dead. First, just after 3:15 p.m. on the south side, a 44-year-old victim was shot and killed in what police described as a road rage incident. An 18-year-old woman was arrested. Charges will be referred to Milwaukee County DA's office. Second, around 3:40 p.m., not even too long after, actually, just about 15, 20, 25 minutes later, near 31st Street and Cameron Avenue on the north side, a 33-year-old victim and a second unidentified victim were both found with fatal gunshot wounds near a warehouse. A 28-year-old suspect was arrested. Charges are pending DA review. MPD has explicitly stated these two incidents are not connected to one another despite happening within the same 30-minute window. 2 arrests within hours in both cases is a genuinely fast clearance rate. That's worth acknowledging alongside the loss of funny money. I saw a lot of people was talking about it. All right, let's run that video.
One of the victims as a Milwaukee rapper. The scene unfolded this afternoon inside a building near 31st and Cameron. 12 News' Jasmine Franklin is live on the big story here at 10. Jasmine, it was certainly a very emotional scene there tonight.
Exactly, Blake. People at the scene were screaming and crying for several hours this afternoon. Family members identifying the victim killed as a Milwaukee rapper who goes by the name Funny Money. His family tells me he was on his way to the studio to record new music when his life was cut short. An emotional and chaotic scene near 31st and Cameron Monday.
My little brother, I just called and talked to him yesterday, bro.
2 people found shot and killed inside a building. One victim identified by loved ones as a Milwaukee rapper who goes by Funny Money. His sister shared this photo with 12 News. Crime scene tape spanned several blocks on Monday for more than 4 hours. The rapper's family did not want to share his real name with 12 News, but say he was heading to record music at a studio nearby.
My brother was a funny person. He a rapper. The situation that happened, I don't even know what happened. I'm just...
The last thing I said to my uncle was, I love him, be safe. And he said, I'm always safe from this. That was about it.
News Chopper 12 exclusively capturing the scene from above.
You can see detectives standing in front of it. There is a couple of evidence technician vans here as well. We saw a group of them walk down to Lincoln Creek. They were looking down over the edge. There's still a couple of officers there, and then they came with a plastic bag and a brown bag, and they carried that back to one of the vehicles here.
Detectives not revealing a motive or what may have led up to the shooting, but they did arrest a 28-year-old. News Chopper 12 there as police took photographs of a man in handcuffs.
And Jasmine back with us now. Do we know anything about the second victim killed?
So police say there were 2 victims, a 33-year-old and the other victim has not been identified. Now family members of Funny Money say he may have been heading to the studio with a music producer at the time of the shooting all unfolded.
Man, rest in peace, Funny Money, and to the unidentified person and the also identified person in the road rage incident. What's your thoughts, Shannon?
Do people get tired of going to jail? You know what I mean? Like, it's just to the point, like, we have to find better ways to resolve issues. We have to find better ways to, like, carry ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just unfortunate. Like, even with the road rage incident, like, an 18-year-old just, in a road rage incident, like, how angry are you? Like, you just kill some, and like it's just sad because like one of my nieces said she was driving and like they'll cut you off and up a pistol on you, like you went my way. What did I do?
Absolutely.
And in the second situation, it's like we continue to lose so much talent in Wisconsin and Milwaukee specifically. Like, it's super unfortunate how many artists that were up and coming have lost their lives in the city of Milwaukee that like are doing things with the city for the city that are well known, like that lose their lives. Like it's super unfortunate, and it's a tale as old as time. It's this at this point, and I'm just sick of hearing the same stories and history repeat itself. Like we got to do better, but sick of saying that too.
Right. No,
what you thinking about the whole situation?
I think well, for sure what I do know is it hit his family and the Milwaukee music community super hard because I saw it all over my timeline.
Yeah.
So I know this person had an impact in the music culture here in Milwaukee. And it prompted me to go check out some of the stuff I might not have heard. And Boss was sliding on these records. He was really sliding on these records, and I do think it's sad that a lot of promising futures get cut short by either the act of violence or participating in violence or certain crimes or decisions, right? Just bad decisions regardless, right? From what I saw on my timeline, this isn't anything reported. From what I saw, somebody state, and I would say this person is very credible. Somebody I would take their word if they said something. But it sounded like Funny Money was trying to defuse a situation and got caught in the middle of it. Sounds like he was trying to mediate or get in between something and just, get folks to calmer heads to prevail. And unfortunately, sounded like he lost his life due to that. And we'll wait to confirm exactly what those what the actual story is, but I think this person is very credible that made that post. So we'll see how that comes. Anything you want to add to that before you take us to break, Shannon?
No, not really, other than I just condolences to the family and the friends, because like you said, obviously a lot of people are hurting behind this, and it sounds like he was a really good dude. Nothing but good things posted on my timeline. So we got to figure out a way in Milwaukee for sure. But we'll be right back after these messages. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back at 101.7 The Truth. You're listening to The Lunch Break with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds. About as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately, in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jackamek, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the award-winning 1017 The Truth. This is the Lunch Break Crew, live from the American Family Insurance Studios. Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon, DJ Brother Z holding us down with the production and sound. Shannon, I got a little side dish for him.
Let's hear what's on the menu.
Let me pull out my reading glasses. American Family Insurance is a proud sponsor of The Truth. For almost 100 years, they've been committed to helping families protect what matters most, your home, your vehicle, and the dreams you're building every single day. And if you're part of the Truth audience, you already know you work hard for yours. That's why having the right protection in place matters. American Family helps you stay ready for whatever life brings, so you can focus on moving forward. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operation companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. I might have a little more before we get out this break as well. I got a couple more things I want to share with them, but we'll get to that.
We'll get into it for sure
shortly. But once again, rest in peace, Funny Money, and everyone that lost their lives.
It's been a rough week, man. From state fairs chaos to this. I mean,
this is Tuesday. It's just Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday, man. So as we move on, as we move through the menu, I just want us to, think about our choices. Why I was excited. I wish you could have stayed, Shannon, is because we talked about like the toxic landfills and the toxic chemicals that have just been left in our neighborhoods, right? And companies get to just walk away. But we went into the data that showed how these toxins and chemicals impact people's behavior and the ability to make bad or good choices, or how it impacted hyperactivity or stress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, so I would have liked for you to check that out. I'm gonna send you some of that information. We got Al on the line that got a question for us. Al, what's up? Al from Milwaukee. How you doing? What's the question this afternoon?
Here's the question. Why is it when it comes to black people, they will shoot and kill over something that can be talked out? They already know the consequences. They are level the whole house and kill everybody because I'm not no punk. But when it comes to the white man who says he gonna do this and do that and make it a point he gonna do it, now y'all playing a bigger person. And he don't plan on apologizing. How is it you afraid of the white man and you know the consequences and you won't do it, but you know the consequences about your own people and go through with the consequences and say, I go to jail to kill me an N-word. But when it comes to the white man, now y'all playing a bigger person. So you think is the white man better than your brother from another mother? Because I know the white man going to tell you to your face you ain't better than him. So how is it you're sissified and a punk when it comes to the whitey who want to do everything to you, but then when it comes to your brother from another mother and you choose not to talk it out because you say, I ain't no punk, you will level the house, you will kill everybody, but when it comes to the white man, now all of a sudden, you're God-given, you forgive, you gonna talk it out. What makes that white man consequences to make you second guess your choices, and the same choices is no different than the black one. And I'll hang up and listen because I know this is going to be rich. Because, keep in mind, y'all, the white man got guns and some of y'all got switches, RPGs, missiles, and all that. But y'all take the high road when it comes to the white man. And he laughs about it. So you help me understand that, y'all? I'll hang up and listen.
Al proposes that's a great question, right? And
yeah,
the question is, why are we ready to gun each other down? Why are we ready to gun each other down? But I ain't even gonna. I'm gonna give a more direct.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even gonna just say the white man, right? I think Al is saying, and call back in and check me if I'm wrong, Al. He's like, why is George Zimmerman still walking around? That's what I think Al's saying. We so tough.
Mm-hmm.
We quick to up and stand on business with everybody else, but George Zimmerman's still walking around. We mad at everybody else. I'm laying anything down, anything mess with me, anything go against what I believe in or my morals, I'm laying it down. And I think Al is saying, hey, when it's time for us to be on the front line, we tuck our tail.
Mm-hmm.
We tuck our tail and yes, sir, yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
That's the question.
I feel like the answer to that might be the same reason why you see people because it's not always just even white people. When non-black people be aggressive with black people, or when you see them buck up at us for no reason, it's like, dude, why do you feel like you could do that? Or when you see them treat our lives like it don't matter, because subconsciously they know that the law will be on their side when it comes to harming black people, black and brown people. That's what I think. And subconsciously, like, we hold less value.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we internalize that, and we think that about ourselves too. Like, our lives don't matter to each other, and it don't matter to them. Honestly, that's what I think. And then there's a little part of that too that makes, to me, like, a scary person is a dangerous person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you see all the time, like, people that actually will power and people know that what they can do, they don't be walking around like, I got switches and if you look at me, like, those people be scary to me. Like, it's like most people that know their strength and know what they're capable of, they really do have a calmness about them, and they know how to, like, you know what, I'm gonna try to talk you down before I really have to act up. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people that actually will some type of power, they not quick to do stupid stuff, because number one, they got stuff to lose, and number two, they know what they capable of. So I think a scary person is a dangerous person, and that's why we got all these people just first thing they do is grab a gun and start shooting anybody walking, because they're scary. That's what I think.
No,
I
agree. Let's go to the caller from Milwaukee. We got the caller online from Milwaukee. How you doing? Welcome to the lunch break.
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
I'm good. What you got on the menu for us today, caller?
Well, I believe that Al and Shannon hit the nail on the head, and it's called Asperger's syndrome. And what you have to do is go all the way back to the beginning, where we were kidnapped and brought here, and then look at the present as well. We need to stop talking about each other, first of all. Everywhere in social media, you hear black men and women of dating and mating and childbearing age complaining about each other. And you don't hear that from anyone else but us. And it is on platforms where people who don't look like us get rich. A good example of this as well is whenever somebody black is charged with something. Now, you won't hear anything about these fraternity people on our local news or on many platforms. But every week, and sometimes several times a week, you're going to hear what black kids did at State Fair, where you won't hear about all of the black kids who graduated from MPS that went to college this week and last week. And I'm always challenging you guys and everybody on this station to pay more attention to the good kids. And what Shannon said about people being scary, that is the American way. America was started by a riot, so why would not people who saw January 6th when they were 12 create that same scene at State Fair? But nobody talks about that. You know, it is the American way to riot. That's how this country was started. Everybody in America and around the world saw January 6th, yet I hear a white man on your station today talking about black people not being able to procreate based on the children that behaved at State Fair, which is ridiculous, unless you're going to say all the January 6th rioters should no longer be able to procreate, which we all know that, you know, if you ever listen to Sherwin, less population means less money for empires like America and China, so there's no way. That's why women's rights to choose were canceled out, because the more population they have, the more people like we're talking about they can lock up and get our tax money for. So violence is the American way, and I want us to stop owning violence and negativity, and including people who are scary with switches as part of us. They are not part of us. And other races do denounce those people and do not allow other people to make that the narrative about our young people. And so I'm challenging you guys to continue doing what you do, to make sure that you make it really clear that 90% of our kids were not at State Fair acting a fool.
That's true. Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller, for man, he brought some nice, refreshing greens to the menu. I could appreciate that.
He did.
I think that
I also,
you know what? Yeah, go ahead, Shannon, and then take us to break.
Yeah, what he said really stood out, but we can get back into that after, just because like I want to gather my thoughts before I speak on it. But I think what he said is actually very refreshing, and that challenge should be accepted. But yeah, we'll be right back after these messages. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna head off to break. You're listening to the Lunch Break on 101.7 The Truth with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon, the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Don't go anywhere.
Are you looking for a place to shop that offers a fair market price? You need to visit Century Food Store on 92nd and Lisbon Avenue. This week, buy Clyde's Donut Holes for $2.99. 8-piece Del-Fried Chicken for $8.99. Minute Maid Lemonade or Punch, 3 for $4.98. Boneless Pork Sirloin Roast, $2.29. California Raspberries, $2.99. Boneless Pork Sirloin Chops, $2.49 a pound. And Kraft Mac and Cheese, 5 for $5. So what you waiting for? You can also order groceries through DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Instacart, or stop by Century Foods at 92nd and Lisbon Avenue today.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot fast and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day, when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to the award-winning 1017 The Truth, live from the American Family Insurance Studios. This is the Lunch Break Crew. Ray, Nitty, maybe Shannon, DJ Brother Z holding us down with the production and sound. Don't go anywhere, y'all. Milwaukee, mark your calendars. Join us for Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School. It's free and fun for the entire family, featuring great music, community resources, family activities, and back-to-school support to help students get ready for a successful school year. If you are interested in volunteering, please visit the Truth Family Fest website at truthfamilyfest.com to complete the volunteer form by emailing CIERRA.brown@milwaukeeblackmedia.com. Bring the whole family and experience one of Milwaukee's favorite community celebrations. Truth Family Fest, Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Special thanks to Educators Credit Union, American Family Insurance, Milwaukee Public Schools, Artists Working in Education, City of Milwaukee, Department of Community Wellness and Safety, AB Core, Ascension, and Tap In MKE. That was good. What's happening, Shannon? Scrum diddly umptious.
But yeah,
what was that from?
That was good. I can't wait till the family. Where is that from? I'm not sure.
I can't remember what Scrum diddly umptious was
I would
from.
like to take a claim on it. That's my word.
Real colonizing form.
Nobody. Hello? I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. Call me Columbus. It's fine.
Columbus Lombardo.
When the Kardashians tried to I'm Joe Lombardo. When the Kardashians tried to call braids boho braids or something like that.
Right.
Like, bro.
Like, get out
What are
of
we
here,
talking
brother.
about? I just heard her describe a quick weave and I was just like amazed. Like at the you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. She literally was like, I have my hair braided down in a protective style. And they glued the extensions on top. And the lady's like, oh my God, wow, this is a new way to do. I'm like, you mean a quick weave? Ma'am.
Damn idiots.
Man. But they gonna say the
That's what it's
Kardashians,
from.
you know, they did that. What is it from?
The Scrum Diddly Umptious Bar.
It's Willy Wonka, Shannon.
Yeah, that's what it was from. Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka copied me? You gotta double down. You gotta double down like a true colonizer.
There was nobody
I'm learning,
here.
guys. I'm learning.
What do you mean
Hey.
there were natives here? It's my word.
What do you mean Willy Wonka came out in
Oompa
the
Loompas.
1960s? How dare they?
Speaking of Willy Wonka, I heard like the true story of Willy Wonka. This is how our ADHD or whatever kick in. I heard the true story of Willy Wonka was like about like him going and getting slaves. Like if you see the original editing of it, like the true story, we gonna bring that up one of these days.
It makes sense because he said he went to some village and like
Come on now.
sourced these people. Sounds just about right.
Source.
Right. That sounds like you can't source humans. That's not
Man.
Or not a being. Like, that's quite literally slavery. Like, and they work for like fuzzy nuzzles. What are we talking about? They work for food. It's crazy. But you know.
Oh man.
Willy Wonka was originally written a long, long time ago.
Straight up.
We'll
So
give them that, I guess.
here we go. In 1964, first edition of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Oompa Loompas were explicitly described as a tribe of 3,000 miniature pygmies whom Willy Wonka imported directly from Africa. Wonka housed them in his factory and paid them in cocoa beans, which drew widespread criticism from mirroring plantation slavery and colonial exploitation.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
You see how you take somebody and then you say we housed them. Like, wait a minute, how you take me
like,
from
I
my
didn't want to
home?
leave, bro. I ain't asked for no cocoa beans. I wanted to stay home.
I want ginger tea.
What are you talking about?
Damn, cocoa
I gave
beans.
you cocoa beans.
All
on, man.
It's the same color as you,
Man.
you little pygmy.
You better eat these cocoa beans.
Man. All right, moving along.
Insane.
Moving along.
Yeah. So before break though, we did what was the last caller, right? Yeah, before break.
Way to
You want
bring
to
us
recap
back.
what we talked about a little bit before break?
You got it,
Look, I
Shannon.
wanted to bring us back. Okay. So the last caller kind of talked about Al's call. And Al's call, he brought up why we treat each other so badly and why we're so quick to buck up at each other, but we cower when in the face of others, right? And I believe the last caller, he made a good point by saying, like, our news outlets and our social media content highlights the worst of our communities and makes us feel like, oh, okay, we're the only ones doing this stuff. And I think that's so true, because as somebody that be in everybody business, that's why I be in the know-how of all this stuff. I don't care what you look like. I want to know what y'all doing over there. Call me Karen. What y'all got going on in there? Matter of fact, I'm gonna be more in your business because you don't look like me, and I want to know what is y'all doing over there. I need to know. I'm nosy.
So you was on the
That's
boat.
how you learn and grow. Listen. Stop. Anywho, so I like to know what other people got going on. And like when you see TMZ, when you see all of these like stories and stuff, a lot of times they do have a better way of like, they'll report it and they'll move on and then they'll highlight the best of the best. Like it's almost like one of those situations where when you think of it as like they want to preserve the glamour of their society, but we highlight the worst of ours. You get what I mean? Because the same stuff be happening in their households. The same ghetto mess be happening in their trailer parks. It genuinely be the same, but it's just the way it's reported on. You don't see them, like, you know what I'm saying? All their news outlets reporting on what's going on in the double wide. But when it comes to our hood, that's all we talking about. When there's so much more happening.
She ain't talking about a back either.
Listen, it's true that we highlight the worst of our community, and I think we do need to make a more conscious decision to highlight the great things that are going on and the good that people are trying to do. And we also, like he said, like you get people that get on these networks and get on these shows and they want to talk down about each other. Even that's why I was so triggered when that man called in and kind of dismissed this woman's like accolades. Like it's like, dude, she like talking great about what she's doing for her community and like all the good things she's done. Why was that so triggering for a black man to hear a black woman is doing well? Like we should be highlighting that. We should be uplifting that. But you know, that's what I got. That's just my thoughts and opinions. That's why I was like, we can get into that after break because that show was going on a tangent. But tangent done.
Sure. Man, you said something that made me remember a quote, and I know I'm not remembering this quote right. So
you clearly didn't remember the quote.
Just say you came up with it. It ain't even a quote. It's your thoughts and opinions and views.
Oh my God. What does it say? It said it's like talking about identity, right?
Mhm.
And it's along the lines of like when individuals alter their self-perception, their actions, choices, and outcomes, they naturally, begin to shift to match that image. And the quote I remember, and it just made me think of the the timing, the time frame that we're in, the era that we're in, right? So, and somebody said, Ray, what you munching on? Peanut butter cookie. But
You and peanut butter. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry.
but the concept is they basically say show a man or show a community or people whatever image that you want them to become over and over and over again, and eventually they become that. So it's like we show our community images of us selling dope, robbing, killing, you know what I'm saying? Beating our women, disrespecting our women, whatever the case, the worst parts of us, right? And we continuously embed that into our culture. And then not even just showing it, but putting it in music as well. And now we're acting surprised as to what the real life outcome is in our community. And I'm like, we shouldn't be surprised. We've perpetuated this narrative amongst ourselves. We've taken that train to go narrative, and you know what I mean, the everybody for themselves narrative, and MOB, money over B. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have continuously showed ourselves and uplifted the worst parts of our society and culture, and championed it so much that we now think it's cool to feed into these narratives and stereotypes. So yeah, that's what when you were speaking, it reminded me of that. I think it's called the I don't know this word now. Pygamilian, whatever that means. But
Okay.
it is when you project
do some research on that.
PYGMALION. All right. So when you project a high achieving, capable image onto someone, they internalize that expectation. As a result, their self-esteem grows, they put it in more effect, and they ultimately achieve the very success you envisioned for them. So.
Yeah. And that's why I think people say representation matters as well. And I know people hear that a lot, but that's why it's important too. It's important to see us doing more than just the same old thing. That's why being able to read matters as well, because then you can envision a life outside of what you are seeing and what you're accustomed to, right? If you don't know better, you don't know better, right? If you're only seeing this image, if you're only reading this book, that's why people be looking at me like, you don't know all the Black classics? No, I've lived all the Black classics. What am I watching that for? I'm watching Lord of the Rings. I want to know what the Beverly Hillbillies is doing. Okay. Like I'm like watching everything that does not have to do with anything I'm doing, because I'm watching vampire movies and stuff like that. Like I genuinely like to know like the backstories behind this type of stuff. I like the creativity behind it. And like I said, even when it's just something that I'm not used to seeing, like I've lived this already. I like what else is out there? So I think it's very important, even when it is like Black movies and stuff, it's very important not to be watching the same thing over and over again too. Like let's watch something different with us in it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. Again, that's why representation matters. So you when people are only watching the worst of us, that's what they start to believe they can be. And it's important that we know we can be way more than what is being pushed on us. And I don't believe that like it's only like rap culture out there. It's not only like, oh yeah, MLB, but what I do believe is like that's what outsiders want us to see too, because you see in white, they're able to have these subcultures. Like they're able to like not only be seen as one thing, but for us, it's oh, you just black, so you must be this.
Right.
And we all know that's not true, but we'll get more into it after these messages. We're gonna head off to break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Want to save money on energy bills? With free tools from We Energies, you're in control. Manage your energy use with easy tips. Earn rebates on home upgrades, calculate your energy use, create savings goals, view and compare bills, and more. With We Energies, the energy info you need is at your fingertips. Save your way at weenergies.com/simple savings or download the app. We Energies. Simple steps, real savings.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds. Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
This morning, and I said, instead of waiting for a good day to happen, waiting around through ups and downs, I just said, look. We might gotta make this part of the show, man. Gonna have a good day. Hey, ain't nobody gonna cry today. Nobody gonna die today, man. Hey, what up,
This is
y'all?
my jam.
Welcome, man, to the award-winning 1017 The Truth, live from the American Family Insurance Studios. It is your boy Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon, DJ Brother Z holding us down with the production and sound. It's the lunch break crew, your favorite 2 hours of the day, man. I got one more little side dish for him, Shannon.
Let's hear it.
Beginning Wednesday, August 12th, Friday, September 12th. Are your finances low? Your mindset off track? Or are you ready to get into real estate? Tune in to the journey with Coach Erica every first and third Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon on 1017 The Truth. It's all about mindset, money, and real estate, helping you take the next step toward building a better future. Hey, that was I was reading the whole read.
Stop.
We'll do it again. My bad, E.
Before we head out.
We'll get it right.
What do you? Is that peanut butter cookie still? Right.
Damn snitch.
He said snitches get stitches. Look,
right.
HR.
No eating in the studio.
Clip this up and send this to HR.
I'm not eating, I'm snacking.
You just say you chewing gum.
Yeah, chewing peanut butter cookie gum. It dissolves.
That sounds like something for Willy Wonka for real.
Hey man, I really wish I could have found that little wallpaper that, remember the wallpaper that was licking on? I wanted all of that stuff, man.
Bruh.
Pause.
Same though, low key. I ain't gonna lie.
Straight up. I wanted an everlasting gobstopper. You know what I mean?
That was freaky though. They had them licking the wall, gang. Think about that. Just walking up to a wall and licking it. There's cherries on the wall, and they're licking cherries.
And then what if you lick the wall and somebody else licked? Like somebody else just licked that
They
part
had
of the wall,
different
man.
spots. The snozberries
dog
taste
run
like
across-
snozberries.
The dog run past. You got fur on the walls, man. It's too many health. I wouldn't mess with that. Even that river of chocolate, bro. Big dude fall in there? He got
Augustus Goop.
He got the
I was putting my head
he
right
got the
in
meat
it.
sweats all in the chocolate. Talking about you don't even care.
Bro jumped in the chocolate, fully clothed, shoes and all, went in the chocolate. That would have been me though. I would have went head first into that chocolate. Yeah. Hold my feet.
Bruh.
Hold my feet.
You gonna eat.
Shannon, to get a foot. We would have been holding you up. Like right there.
Hold my feet. I'm going in.
Oh my God.
Straight up. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet. Oh my God.
Well, we know Ray's favorite movie.
Rundown.
You know what?
Right.
My wife put
like the
that
new
on
one?
I did like the new one. I've actually liked all the Willy Wonkas, actually. Especially the one when he was the younger Willy Wonka. Dog went to Washington High School. Like the original Willy Wonka.
I did hear that.
Yeah, he went to
But
Washington. High
that's
School.
back when Washington High School was not Washington High School. That's back when Father Groppy had to get involved, okay? That's back when they was throwing, hey, my dad used to be like, hey, you go across that bridge on the south side, you ain't gonna come back after dark. You better
Stay
get back
there.
home. So that's back then.
Oh my
All
goodness,
right, things was
man.
rough in Milwaukee.
Man.
But it is good to know we do produce some quality people. Oprah went to what, Nicolay or something at some point?
I do not know, but
Y'all didn't know that?
Dr. Corcor said off the radio he actually took care of he worked with Oprah's mom. Yep. And he got pictures of Oprah and her mama. And, yep. So shouts out to Dr. Adel Corcor. Movement impacts emotion. Go check out our past
Your body,
show. Man.
girl, make the fellas go. Definitely go check out that past show. That
Herb
was
Cole
really
went to
good.
Washington. Okay. Washington Perg holders. What happened?
I could tell you what. Never mind. Let me stop. Wait, what's their mascot?
Prairie Golder. I don't know what that is.
Prairie Golder?
What is that?
Prairie Golder.
What
It's like
is
a
that?
groundhog. I don't know. Gopher.
I never knew this. Never
Yep.
knew this.
Prairie Golder.
I just knew
Prairie
that
Dogger.
was the
I don't
school
know,
people
man.
go.
Yeah.
You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing mean about Washington.
Only
They ain't
mascot
did
that
nothing to
matters is
nobody.
a tiger. Washington and Vincent
No,
had
we
some
had a
cracking
Trojan.
reunions though. What is it?
I went to,
What's
where'd
y'all?
you go, Zach?
Reagan.
Tech Trojan. Yeah.
You went to Reagan.
Where?
Reagan.
Reagan. What's that?
You know what Reagan is? Reagan is the Custer of the South Side. So when you see Zach
That's
turning
nasty
up,
work. Zach, don't let him do you like that.
when you see Zach,
I'm trying
turning
not
up,
to, but I don't know what he means, so it's
Oh.
going over my head, and I'm kind of mad.
No, it ain't. You acting
Custer,
just
you know what Custer High
very
School is?
Reagan. Very
Oh,
Reagan.
Zach's younger
Alright,
than
bet.
us, though.
Very Reagan. And that's
Custer
why
is really a bad school. It's like one of them schools that like
I wouldn't
you
say
know,
bad.
you just didn't have any choices.
It was just some
You know,
tempers at Custer.
and
I be having to make sure I
Custer
bring
was that
Brother
school.
Z a peanut butter cookie, man. You know, keep him on my good side. I stay on his good side.
The bad kids went there. They ain't have no other choice. The kids that I just got out this month. I just got out of jail. I ain't get a chance to pick my high school. It's like,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I made that
went to
all up.
summer
I don't
school
know
there.
nothing about Reagan. All I know is we had our meeting with our residents at Reagan when we had to evacuate people. So we had a residents meeting there.
Oh, okay.
But
People were just talking stuff, but Custer
Yeah,
was that was. I think it's a little better now. Now it's the Obama school, right?
Yep, Obama school. I wonder if they asked him before they just was like, we gonna change Custer to Obama. That was such a drastic change. Hey, but you know what? They
Yeah.
said it just goes into what we was just talking about. You show people an image of who you would want them to become, and maybe that's impacting folks now. Now that they go to Obama school, they start getting more Obama-like behavior.
I hope so. I've heard less about it, honestly. Since it's been Obama, I have heard less about
You like to
things going on up there.
paradise.
Hopefully. Not you know the whole soundtrack. All I know is
They don't know about it, man. This was a beautiful show. Man. Shannon, what you got? Take us home, Shannon.
for sure. Yeah, before you head out, make sure you head over to our YouTube channel, like, follow, subscribe, share. Make sure you tap in with the next shows that we have lined up for you. 1017 The Truth on YouTube. Make sure you give us a call at any point during the day. If you have a question, comment, concern during any show, call us 833-212-1017. Follow your host. We got Ray Nitty, Shannon. Ray Nitty is RayNitti across all platforms. And you got maybe MayBeshannon across all platforms. And head over to our Facebook page. We are The Lunch Break.
Hey. Man.
That's it.
Make sure y'all grab you an Everlasting Gobstopper, a Wonka bar. Get your golden ticket. Make sure y'all join us tomorrow, man, on The Lunch Break. Don't go anywhere. Ray Nitty's up next on The Grapevine. We out.
Milwaukee, mark your calendars. Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School. Interested in volunteering?